Hey, how y'all doing? Pretty good.
Pretty rare during the season you get this many days off. How do you take advantage of the time and able to get in the gym and practice a little bit?
Try to have a good balance with rest and work. And we had a good day off. You know, still short practices, but we can get a lot accomplished in an hour 15. So, you know, get up and down a little bit, work on some concepts, some things that we're doing well, a few areas that we can improve in, and, you know, continue to watch film and just grow and have an opportunity to use these days to catapult you into the next few games.
Fourth time you played this team, you know, they were all tough games. Is getting on the defensive glass really the big key to trying to get this team?
Yeah, they do a great job of offensive rebounding. They're playing well, you know, picking up some momentum, getting some wins. They have shooting with Marketing and Olenek and Clarkson and those guys. Toughness with Dunn and Colin Sexton. So, you know, they're a well-rounded team. They play hard. They play together, and you got to bring it against this team.
Yeah, it's just been a team that has been a challenge for you guys each of the past 2 seasons. Is there anything like you can look at as like why this is one of the tougher matchups for you all?
Just the way they play. They space the floor. They have guys that can play multiple positions, and they just continue to come at you all game long. And any team that puts on their hard hat and play like that, they're going to present problems for teams every night. And a credit to the Jazz, they do that.
When you first got them when they first began to turn, I think they were 4-11 when you first
Yeah.
What have you seen as you look at them and how they've evolved since that first week when you played them twice to where they are today?
I think that the continuity is there, and they've grown more confident as they've had an opportunity to work together, get healthy as a team. They've gotten more confident as the season progressed, and they're building on the momentum they had last season.
And we've asked you this a couple times this year, just about the scoring explosion in the league. Last night we saw 70 from the league, 60 from Cat. Just what's it like, just seeing how much the game has changed and how offense is so different than it was even like 5 years ago?
Yeah, I think it's great for fans to watch the game and see the scoring at the level that it's at. I go back to 2005 finals, San Antonio and Detroit. I think the score was like 79-85 or something like that final score. So, you know, the game has evolved to the point where you have talented guys, they can score. The league wants more scoring. You know, teams are still playing defense, but it's tough to stop some of these guys with the way that they get to the foul line and how talented they are.
And we know you, down to your core, you want to be a good defensive team. You prioritize that. Just how hard is that to be a good defensive team in today's NBA with the scoring and the way the game's efficient?
Yeah. You know, it's definitely a challenge, but it's collective. It's not one guy going out there and locking down everybody. It's collectively, that has to be your mentality as a team, that we have to do this together. We have to help each other, throw different looks at certain guys, and look, give them credit. Sometimes you do all of that and they still end up with 40, 50, 70, whatever it is. So, you know, but that's just the way the NBA is set up right now. But we do want to maintain a good defensive foundation because we feel like it can help us in the long run.
I believe in the last 10 games you're the third best offense in the NBA. What's clicked?
The biggest thing is sharing the basketball, playing with force, and our spacing. And when we do those things, we give ourselves an opportunity to be good offensively.
Is there sort of a sticker shock to how good those offenses have gotten? So, like, you know, 10 years ago, if you scored 110 points in a game, high offensive game, has there been like an adjustment from you or just in general where you're like, you know what, that was a good defensive night. They only scored 110.
Yeah, I know. You definitely leave the game feeling like that. If a team scores 110 on you, that was a good defensive night. I mean, you know, the way the game has evolved, like I said, the three ball is so important. You know, getting to the paint and finishing at the basket, getting to the free throw line, getting second chance opportunities. All the teams are doing the same thing, and they're looking at those numbers. And we're trying to build our teams around the way that you can score more, and that's what we're seeing in the NBA.
Not to put you on the spot about a peer, but have you seen anything like what this happen in Milwaukee where, you know, they're 30-13 and they're letting go of a coach like mid-season across like any sport? Like, have you seen an example like that?
I mean, not off the top of my head, I haven't, but, you know, it's kind of the world we live in professional sports.
Willie, everyone talks about this off of explosion, but I haven't heard a lot of people talk about the coaching, and that's because coaches are talking about it, so they're probably being humble. But like, I watch every night. There's creative sets. You run a bunch of great stuff. I see coaches put things in just for a night to exploit a player, and they work. Like, how much of this is actually the offensive coaching in this league is super elite?
It is. It's extremely elite. We have some really good coaches. You know, I'm blessed to have JB, Casey Hill, and Fred Vinson and Ryan Frazier who kind of work on our offense, and I work with them together. But we're always looking at our team and ways that we can be. What are we doing well first? That's number one. Let's keep doing it. And then what's some areas of improvement? How can we take advantage of the talent that we have on our team, making sure that we're balanced in our scoring? And so the coaching is the coaching and the players, you know, that matters in this league for sure.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.